Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I love being here every morning with you. Thank you so much for joining for our daily morning ritual, our activating, energizing, and cleansing practice, setting our intentions for our life, for the day, for this moment. Every moment is so beautiful. By grace, we have another beautiful day. We're gifted. We're gifted this moment together. Thank you so much for taking care of yourself, coming here and joining, activating the deepest part of our bodies and minds, taking back control from the fight, flight, or freeze that has frozen our deepest brain, and really choosing our thoughts, choosing our intentions, our highest intentions, and bringing them about into the world as a beautiful gift. This is a transmission and the transformation of our bodies and minds to our greatest self. And so, thank you for taking care of yourself. It takes care of you, your body, your mind, your most powerful, loving intention, and it helps manifest all of this in the world every day. We're doing it together, and I love doing it with you. Thank you so much. Let's begin with our reading from the I Ching. This is the ancient Taoist divination practice to give us a message from the universe. If there are no accidents, then whatever message that we get is perfect for us for today. So I'll tap it 3 times for everyone here, and I'll tap it 3 times for everyone out there. And we get the message Revolution, Co. Lake over Fire, number 49. Devotion to truth enables a resolution. The hexagram Co announces the arrival of a time of revolution, a set of conditions, internal or external or both, is ready to pass away in favor of a more beneficial situation. What enables this transformation is your conscious and vigorous adherence to thought, to correct thought and behavior. No revolution in outer things is possible without a prior revolution in one's inner way of being. Whatever change you aspire to in your affairs must be preceded by a change in heart and active deepening and strengthening of your resolve to meet every event with equanimity, detachment, and innocent goodwill. When the spiritual poise is achieved within, magnificent things are possible without. The revolution of others are enabled also when we refine the fire of goodness and truth inside ourselves. Sincere commitment to higher things travels outward in powerful waves from the superior person, and all those around are affected by this. Indisputably, to lead one's inner self to truth and peace is to lead the outer world to truth and peace. A beneficial revolution is assured to one who takes this path now. People instinctively understand and support a revolution brought by one who is completely aligned with higher principles. And then further guidance from the Wei Wu Wei Ching. There isn't any need to seek outside yourself. Look inside. Allow ideas and methods and ways of perceiving to dissolve. And you will see that your original face and that of all the Buddhas are one and the same. Mm-hmm. So beautiful. We are all already awake if we just come back into this moment. When we come back into this moment and come out of the agitation of the mind, the stories that the mind tells about the future or the past, the ego desire to make something happen, manipulate things and make something happen, or the ego that's trying to protect by reinterpreting whatever happened in the past. Just know that all of that is illusion. All of that are stories that the mind made up and are there to protect. If you come back into this moment, feel in your heart, and then choose your thoughts, your most powerful intentions, your intentions for the next 90 days, your intentions for the next 1 year, your intentions for the next 5 years, and feel them happening right now, because there really only is one moment. Those powerful thoughts get transmitted out into the universe and actually change your location in this multiverse into the reality that you intend. All of these parallel universes are happening at the same time, and we're surfing reality with our intention. So come into your greatest self and you surf to the reality of your greatest self, being as powerful as you visualize in beautiful detail. So let's go into our intention and meditation space, our sacred intention and meditation space. This is where we create our intention and meditate on it and feel it and know it. So get into a seated position, relax, let the mind calm. Come into this moment, feel in your body the strongest sensation. Scan your body, feel that strongest sensation. Focus your attention on it. If you want to choose a very specific place, you could choose your third eye, which is either the spot right here on your forehead, name right there, or it's actually in the middle of the head, kind of the intersection of here and here. And feel that space and send energy there. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So bringing your attention to your third eye, sending energy there. You can move that energy up from your lower chakras, your root, your sacral, your solar plexus. These are different energy centers, just different names. You move these energies with focusing your attention and bring your energy up here, which activates that energy. It's kind of your antenna to the divine, your inner knowing, the consciousness of the planet. And let that energy crown out of the top of your head, which goes to the connection to, you could call it the center of the universe, you could call it to the connection that we all are, all beings in all dimensions. I know it sounds trippy, right? So come into this space, focus on your sensations, bring yourself into this present moment. Feel your intention, 90-day, 1 year, 5 year intentions happening right now. Visualize them, rehearse them in detail, and then surrender to the divine, to the universe, to what is unfolding perfectly. No attachment to it happening a certain way, no repulsion from it happening a certain way, just knowing that it's happening perfectly, letting go of all expectations. And this is our meditation practice. So we'll spend some moments now. I like to use Insight Timer. It's another app, since we're an app-enabled society right now. So, beautiful. Come into a seated position, relax. Sit upright. Close your eyes, breathe calmly, relax your mind. Come into the strongest sensation in your body. Feel your intentions happening right now. See them, feel them. You can repeat the story in your mind of what is happening. whatever your highest intention is. Repeat it in your mind. Rehearse it in your mind. Feel it happening right now. And let go of all expectation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank my meditation partners. Beautiful, thank you. Can you feel it? Can you feel it happening right now? It's so beautiful. I will mention, if you don't or haven't yet already, I do recommend oil pulling every morning. Oil pulling Let's not do that one. Oil pulling is oil pulling is a ancient Ayurvedic practice. It pulls out all of the bacteria in the mouth, and it makes the breath fresh. Um, the bacteria that accumulates overnight is not necessarily great for your mouth. It creates gingivitis and cavities and things like that. So, oil pull for 20 minutes every morning. If you get a chance to get one of these dry brushes, dry brush that stimulates your lymphatic system, and it feels really good. And then after you oil pull, drink some water. Obviously, not this crazy glass unless you want to, but 5 glasses every morning rehydrates the system, flushes the intestines, cleans you out in a beautiful way. A lot of times we're not actually hungry, we're thirsty, and we're not drinking enough. We're drinking too many flavored drinks. Just pure water. First thing in the morning after oil pulling. Oil pulling pulls out the bacteria that you don't need. Then you drink. You're drinking through a clean mouth, and it flushes the system, as I said, and rejuvenates every cell. Every cell's like, thank you very much. So beautiful. Let's now jump into our breathing technique. Our breathing technique is an ancient breathing technique. It's been studied now, though, by Wim Hof, who has created all sorts of interesting videos and been interviewed a lot. If you go onto YouTube and check out WIM space HOF Wim Hof, you'll find a ton of really interesting stuff. And he also has an app. I don't know if you can see that in the bright light, but we use the app to keep track of our retention of our breath, because what we're going to do is 4 cycles of 40 breaths. For every cycle of 40 breaths, we're going to exhale completely at the end and hold it at the bottom. And our intention is to hold it for 2 minutes. What we're doing is like we're kind of squeezing the tension by getting to the uncomfortable point and then going beyond the uncomfortable point to this really uncomfortable point. And then inhaling. But what we're doing is we're kind of telling the amygdala, which is this fight, flight, or freeze part of the brain, to let go. And then neurons are able to connect to it, and we're able to attain conscious control of a lot of our body that seems to be uncontrollable up to this point, but we become immune to very intense diseases. He's been injected by E. coli and not been affected by it other than a mild headache. And they thought he was unusual, so he trained 12 more people to do it, and then they had the same immunity. So this is possible for everybody. So follow his practices as we do every morning, as you come and join every morning. What we're doing together is to really reactivate this deepest part of the brain, create new neurons, create them with our intention, our highest intention, and to really relieve anxiety and depression, use more of our brain instead of 10 or 15% of the brain. They're seeing that his brain's scan shows that he's using 100% of his brain, and we can all do that too. Again, this is part of our activation and energizing and cleansing, creating our greatest self through these simple practices, but we got to do them in order for them to work. So that's why we're here every morning, creating our highest self with these practices. It's called sadhana, Sadhana, in the ancient Vedic literature and teachings. So we're creating our greatest self every morning by getting together, setting our intentions, surfing reality, creating the connections to the deepest part of our brain that have frozen us into agitated states, relieving that agitation, coming back into this moment, and living moment to moment. So beautiful. Thank you. So, all right, let's begin our breathing technique. And the way that we do this is we start with a big inhale. And a deep exhale. All the way down to zero. Expel all the air in your lungs. Deep inhale. Breath of fire, exhale. If you want to purr like a cat when you exhale, that's fun to do too. Repeat your intention in your mind. Use your belly, use your mid-chest, use your upper chest. Then exhale in reverse order. Upper chest, middle chest, belly. Feel your body energizing. We're bringing in oxygen. We're bringing in chi, prana, this deeper part of our energy, the energy that exists between every subatomic particle. We're storing it in our battery here in our solar plexus. Last 5 breaths of our first round. Last 2 breaths, get ready with your retention timer. Last breath, we're going to inhale and exhale all the way down to zero, all the way to zero, and repeat your intention as you sit in the present moment. Start your retention timer. Deep inhale, hold at the top. Release all tension. Expel all the toxins on your breath. Come back into this moment. Let go of all the negative, draining thoughts. Feel the joy in your heart. Feel the joy and gratitude for being together every morning, creating our highest selves with our most powerful intentions. Feeling our intentions happening in every moment. Such beautiful gifts to be here together every day. Thank you for another day together. I love spending time with you. Beautiful. Let's begin our second round of 40 breaths. It's the same. And repeat your intention in your mind as you do it and feel the activation, energizing. You can visualize golden bubbles activating every cell in your body, returning them to their original pristine state. The beautiful state of complete non-agitation, complete bliss. Feel the bliss in your body and your mind. And let's begin with a deep inhale and a deep exhale. All the way down to 0. Inhale. Last 10. Second round. Most powerful intention happening right now. Feel it in every moment. Feel it in this moment. Last 4. Last breath. Release all air, all agitation. Come into the moment. Feel your intention happening. Start your retention timer. Deepest inhale. Releasing all the toxins from our lungs through our breath. Releasing the agitation, the tension. We're squeezing kind of the amygdala in a way and then relaxing. Letting our beautiful intentions create new neurons throughout our mind, our brains, in the deepest, most profound way. Actually throughout our bodies, as our intentions and our neurons are these quantum effect, essential elements that are transmitting our consciousness throughout the universe. All beings everywhere can feel our most powerful intention or activation each morning together as we do this practice. Beautiful. Excellent. Well, let's jump into our third round of breathing. In our third round, we do the same. We start with a deep inhale and a deep exhale, all the way down to 0. Deep inhale, purring exhale. How about that? We are lions, kings of the jungle, beauty and beast together. Integrating our bodies and minds together. Repeating our intentions in our bodies, feeling them happening in our bodies and minds in every moment. Feeling the tingling sensation as energy rises up through our body, out through our crown, and back again through our perineum. Squeeze your perineum if you like. It's called a bandha in yoga science. Last 10 breaths of our third round. Deeper breaths than before. Squeeze the bandha in your solar plexus too if you like. Feel your intention happening in every moment. Last 5 breaths of our third round. Feel your intention happening in every moment. Second to last breath. Last breath. Exhale all the way down to 0. Repeat your intention in your body and your mind. Start your retention timer. Stay in every moment, in this moment. Deep inhale. Hold. We shed toxins through our skin, through our breath, through our bowel movements, through our mucous membranes. So release all those toxins, all the thoughts that you don't need anymore, all the draining thoughts that you don't need anymore. Come into your intention, your most powerful intention for the next 90 days, next 1 year, next 3 years. Join us every morning. Hit follow on the button below. Like our videos, share our videos, have your friends and family join. Know that this is activating your highest self, your highest intentions. Know that this is creating the greatest and most powerful you through intention setting, through surfing reality. We're surfing all of our reality to the most powerful people that we can be, the most powerful humans. We are both timeless and in these physical bodies. We're activating these physical bodies to support our timeless aspects that are present in every moment between the thoughts. Beautiful. Let's begin our fourth and final round. This fourth round is slightly different. At the end, we do push-ups. Let's do slow push-ups, just like this. Very slow. Remain present. Repeat your intention as you do your push-ups. We do these push-ups when we exhale completely down to 0. And yeah, just remain present in the moment. Repeat your intention and do the best that you can. If you want to do your push-ups on your toes, you can. If you want to do your push-ups on your feet, you can. If you want to do your push-ups on your knees, that's beautiful. If you want to do your push-ups standing against the wall, whatever you're able to do, even if you have to sit down and just use your hands like this, you can. If you want to just even smile, that's beautiful as well. Whatever you're capable of doing, just do your best and hold your breath at the bottom. This is releasing the agitation in the amygdala and enabling new neurons to connect, and for all of us to have more conscious control of our deepest body and mind. Beautiful. So let's begin with a deep inhale and a deep exhale all the way down to 0. Deep inhale, purring exhale. Deep inhale, purring exhale. Feel your intention happening right now. Visualize it in extreme detail. Last 10 breaths. push-up position. Last 3. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel it in your body. Start your retention timer. Exhale completely down to 0. Remain present. Begin. Take a deep breath. Hold. Deep exhale. Well, we immediately move into a forward stretch. Feel the activation. Grab onto your ankles if you can. If you can reach your toes, hook your fingers on your toes. Beautiful stretch. If you can reach the bottom of your feet, do that. Maybe adjust, move your butt cheek side to side so you can stretch out even more. We're activating the deepest parts of our brain, activating all of our brain, releasing anxiety, releasing tension, coming out of fight, flight, or freeze in the amygdala, creating new neurons with our most powerful intentions. Thank you so much for joining every morning. I love spending time with you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. Activating our strongest, most powerful selves, who we are in each moment, coming from our heart, coming from compassion, coming from knowing this is who we really are in these moments. In every moment, this is just the practice to set the tone for the day, set our intention for the day, feel it happening in every moment. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. If you want to join me for a headstand, please do. And I will see you tomorrow.